This would be day 22, 6th place, Marshall Nord. Last day, Marshall!
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to get to the finish.
I would hope so. At some
Vincent's
stage,
hot
you
on
need
my
to get out
tail.
of the street, dude. Get out of the street. If they lose you here in Ashland, Virginia, they won't be happy with you.
All right.
Congratulations. Last day on the road, buddy. How you
know.
feeling?
I feel great. I'm ready to be done. I was gonna push through last night, but that storm hit me, and somehow after I met the last trail angels, I didn't zip up right, and I got drenched. So I went to a hotel, did the 4-hour sleep thing, washed all my clothes. I'm gonna finish clean and feeling good. And Vincent rode through the night and got really close, and so it's good. It's a good ending.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
You guys have had a lot of tough weather too, by the
Yeah.
way. And I hope it's supposed to rain later today.
Yeah, I had it on this morning because I thought it was coming earlier. Oh, look at you with the brilliant pump.
Well, that's all right. We'll get to that. I'm interviewing you right now. So
Okay. Oh,
that's
hey.
okay. No, that's all right.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, yeah.
But Vincent's tough. He's a great kid.
You guys have been playing this cat and mouse game throughout Virginia.
Yeah, there's a lot to that. We spent a day together, which was a lot of fun, and the night together to, quote, keep an eye on each other. But then at some point I said, I think we're better when we're chasing each other. And next thing I knew, at the gas station, he was gone. So, but I tried to put a gap on him yesterday to try to strategy. I didn't take a sleep break. I just took naps, and I got way ahead, and I know he tried to keep up and needed to go down, but then I needed to go down. So yeah, he's made it fun. He's a great kid, but he's super strong. I mean, when he locks in, he can just go.
That's great to hear, by the way. I love the competitive attitude, but it's also kind of a love attitude.
Oh,
between
he's
the racers,
awesome.
too.
He's great, but I told him I want you to do your absolute best, and I need to do my absolute best, and it's going to be better if we're chasing each other rather than hanging out. But he doesn't. I mean, he.
So you got into cycling from triathlons then, and you thought that was just your strongest event, or?
No. When I was 49, I started biking longer, and I did a 400-mile Ram challenge in Texas, and I actually did well. And I got a letter saying you qualified for Ram, and I didn't know much about it. I said, well, I guess I got to do it if I qualified. And I went, I trained, all that sort of thing, and had a really bad time on the first section, the raw course. My nutrition was off, my kidneys started shutting down, all these things. So by the time we sorted it all out, I was 12 hours behind. My crew chief quit in Kansas, took his van with him. So that was another level.
That makes it impossible to do Ram, doesn't it? Or
now, well, my wife then jumped in and became crew chief, and we did it with 2 vehicles instead of 3. And we got 400 miles from the finish, and I needed another 12 hours. And the call came in at 11 days, 9 hours saying, you're disqualified, you can't finish. I wish we'd gone ahead and finished it. But the crew was spent.
just for you? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. But the crew was spent. So I spent that was for my 50th birthday. I wanted to do something epic.
That's epic.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
That close, that's epic. Sorry, dude.
So the last 5 years, I spent rebuilding that engine, doing 500s and self-supported. This is a test to see, do I think I can go back and really, really rock Ram if I get the right crew? I did Raw last year and got 4th in my age group, which for me, age group there are only 9 of us that finished, everyone else dropped because it was so brutal. So this is kind of a proving ground.
So you think you're going back to Ram? Is that what I heard you saying?
Yeah, that's what this is all about. I want to get back to Ram because this course is harder, no doubt. This course is harder than the Ram course. Of course, I didn't do West Virginia, but I've ridden West Virginia before. This course is much harder, I think. but Ram is a whole nother intensity. So I really want to go back and do that. And I wanted to do well in this one. And I think if I finish today,
Oh, you will.
that'll be well.
You were in a movie too. Do I remember reading that somewhere on the Ram?
Oh, I was in the film and television business for 30 years. And I also did ministry on the side. So just by default, I had started as an actor in my 20s, but became more of a producer executive. But there were times when people didn't show up or they needed us, this, that, and the other, and I just stepped in. But yeah, I used to just, that was my business. Before I've been doing the Pathlight ministry business for the Children Belize for the last 2 years. So, but yeah, so Ram was intense.
Leave it. I got it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Ram,
Leave all your stuff. Yeah, leave it.
Ram is a whole nother animal that, and it's super expensive, but so much respect for the Transamerica bike race. I don't know how those guys stay on the bike so long.
I could ask the same about your ride, by the way. I mean, 6th place, 22 days, and whatever it's going to be, respectable.
I don't know. I started this with Askin.
Uh-huh.
We got to be friends, and then the first day, I stopped for something, and he took off. And then, he was out for 2 days, and then he caught up to me on the 7th day, and we spent just a little time together. That kid is phenomenal. The way he can lay it down and suffer, I don't have that ability. I mean, I don't, on my best day, I can't do what he does. So they're a whole nother level, but it's always nice to know your place in the world. So this is my place in the world, and I'm happy with it. If I finish 6th, it'll be like finishing 1st for me, so.
Great attitude. By the way, everybody who finishes has won.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this with a lot of riders. How much luck is involved with this? 4,200 miles.
The weather.
Something little goes wrong and you're out.
Yeah, like I couldn't keep my stupid tires inflated and got 2 pinch flats, and then my pump, which I never had a problem with these insertable cores, kept pulling them out of the tire. I'm like, seriously?
Well, you got this wrapped up. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording so you can go ahead and finish up. I don't want you to feel under pressure.